She always has been the inevitable nominee, but I think it's now obvious to everyone. She won so convincingly in so many places that the fact that Bernie Sanders is going to carry 2 or 3 states really is irrelevant. And he can stay in as long as he wants. He's got an enthusiastic core of supporters and lots of money. But all he's going to do is accumulate delegates and try to pull the platform to the left. Well, a great deal of what she said applied particularly to Donald Trump. She has assumed at this point that she will be facing Donald Trump. That may or may not be true. It's probably true. But there also may be independents or third-party candidates that turn out to be significant. This has been a crazy year, and there's no reason to believe it isn't going to get even crazier. I wouldn't call Trump inevitable. I would call him the clear favorite. If he does well on March 15th, the beginning of the winner-take-all primaries, if he keeps Marco Rubio from winning his home state of Florida, if he keeps John Kasich from winning his home state of Ohio, then I think it's over for all practical purposes. But Trump is not quite there yet, and there's a reason for it. There's enormous opposition to him in the mainstream of the Republican Party, and I would say among the leadership, it's probably 80% plus. So you cannot be secure as the nominee when you have so much internal opposition to you in the party.
President of the United States, we are taking sides. We are on Israel's side.
Essentially, Rubio will stay in. You know, Trump won 2 ways. He won a large majority of the states that were up, but his 2 main opponents also won enough to justify their continuing. And of course, a divided opposition is pure happiness to Donald Trump. Everybody had said, and Ted Cruz had said, that this was going to be his night because evangelicals comprise such a large majority of most of the states that are voting in the South area. And Cruz was supposed to win handily. And in fact, he carried his own state, which, yes, is a big one, and he got 1 neighboring state, Oklahoma. He couldn't even win Arkansas, which he targeted. And in Alabama, which he was assumed to have been the favorite many, many months ago, he did rather poorly. So, no, this was, no matter, you couldn't listen to the speeches these candidates gave because it's as though they were in parallel universes. The truth is, this was Donald Trump's night.
Over the next 2 weeks from what just came over the wires, and frankly, I think that's fine.